to my channel, and here we are going to work on the construction of the auxiliary elevation of a truncated rectangular pyramid. That is what we want to do here right now, as we have done that of the one that is not truncated. So let's look at how that can be done. So we are still going to draw horizontal center line for the plan. So we draw the horizontal center line and we draw a vertical center line, okay. So we have the vertical center line here now, okay. So then we are still going to use the length of 50 millimeters for the rectangular base of the pyramid. So we have, this is 25, we take 25, and here we also have 25, that is 50. Then we use 30 as the width, so that is 15 millimeters down, 15 millimeters up. So here we draw a horizontal line, so we draw horizontal line here like this, and then coming up here we draw horizontal line like this, and then we draw a vertical line here, so we make it a thick line at once. So we have this, and then we have this, okay. So we have like this, and then we also need to make this line a thick line here, and we also make this a thick line here. Alright, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I need to come up a little bit, okay. So and draw horizontal line here. So then the height, so we used 50 millimeters for the height of the untruncated one, so we still take it as 50 millimeters here. So then we need to take this point, so we take it up like this, and also we also take this up. Then we connect this point together, okay. Then we also connect this point together like this, okay. Alright, so then the next thing that we are going to do, I will number this point as point 1, this is point 2, this is 3, and this is point 4. So here we have 1 prime, 2 prime, okay. So this is 3 prime and 4 prime. So this point I will call it point 0, okay, or point O. So and then we also need to connect the diagonals together, so we connect the corners together. So connect this with this, and we also connect this together, so with this. Alright, so now if it is truncated, so let's look at the point at which it is truncated. So let's take a measurement of 20 millimeters from the base, 20 millimeters from the base. So then we need to locate that point on the slant side here on the left side. So we have it here. So let's say it is the cutting plane is at 45 degrees to the horizontal. So I will draw the cutting plane like this. So this is the cutting plane. So that part is cut off. So we will need to make this part, we need to make it a thick line, okay. Then this also we make it a thick line, and then the base, so we make it a thick line. So if it happens like this, by the time we take this part off, we are going to see the cut part in the plan. So let's show that in case you are asked to produce a complete plan of that truncated rectangular pyramid. So let's show it here in the plan. So I will draw a vertical line here, I will draw a vertical line down here. So if you look at the cutting plane, this is line 1 and 2. So it touches 1 at this point, it touches 1 at this point, and it touches 2 at this point, it touches 3 at this point, and it touches 4 at this point. So make this line so thick lines, okay. So we make the thick lines and we connect. So we connect 1 and 4 together, connect 1 and 4 together, and connect 2 and 3 together, okay. And then we hash this surface. So we hash this surface like this, okay. So we produce hatching lines on this surface, okay. So we have this, okay. Now, so that is the complete plan. Now let's go and produce the auxiliary elevation as we are asked. So the object is being viewed at an angle of 45 degrees to the horizontal. So the angle is 45 degree here. So the arrow is at 45 degrees to the horizontal. So I need to draw a horizontal line here. Okay, so this angle is 45 degrees to the horizontal. So we need to use our 45 degree set square to produce a line, or to project a line from this point, this point, this point, and this point. Okay, so we draw like this. Okay, and coming to this point, we also draw, and then so coming to this point 3, so we draw, and coming to point 4, so we draw. Okay, so we draw like this. Alright, so then I will move away. So with 45 degrees set square, draw a perpendicular line to this line. So I will draw like this. Okay, so here I will call this point. So this point here, I need to draw a horizontal line up here. Okay, so then also at this point, I will draw a horizontal line at this point, and also at this point I will draw a horizontal line. Then we are going to draw a vertical line like this. So this point, I will call it point 0. So this is point 0. Okay, so this point I will call it point 1. This point is, or let me call it, okay, let me call this point A, small letter A. This is point B. So this point is point C, and this point here I will call it point D. So we need to locate those points here on this part where we have to produce the auxiliary elevation. So starting from here, this is point A here. So let's take note of that. Then point B, so from A to B, so I will take that distance, so putting it at A here, so I'll make an arc here. So this is point B. Okay, then from A to C, so we have what we have, this point. So this is point C here. Okay, so this is point C. Okay, so then from A to D, alright, so from A, so I make out this arc. So this is point D. So this is D here. And again, so we need to get the center. So I need to draw to locate the center here. So we draw from here, from the center. So we draw, so we need to get the center. So all these points, I will transfer them. So I'll transfer this to this side, and then transfer this to this side, and then we transfer this to this side. So we have this. Alright, so the center, if I follow the center line, so we have it here. That is this point O here is on D. So we have the point 0, so it's on D. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is that, as we did before, when I'm looking at this object, I will see this surface. So then point 2 is here. So here we have point 2. I will call this 2 prime prime. And point 3, if I follow this line 3, so I have 3 here. So this is 3 prime prime. And then point 4 is here. So this is 4 prime prime. So, and then point 1 is here. So according to what we did, this is 1 prime prime. So we have this. So then if I'm looking at this, I'm going to see a slant line that will be connected with the center. So I need to draw that. So I will draw this now. So joining it to the center. And also at 3, so we also have a line that is connected to 0 at the center. And also at 4, we have a line that is connected with 0 at the center. Okay, and also for 1, this is where we have 1. We have a line that is connected to 0 at the center. So we have this. Now we need to get the truncated part. So if I start from here, so we have 2. So 2 is on okay, so let me start with 1. So 1 is on C. is on C, so 1 is on C. So where do we have 1? So this is where we have 1, and it's on C, so we have it at this point. Okay, sorry, so this is 1, so we have 1 at this point, so we take note of that. Okay, and also 2, so 2 is on C, 2 is on C here, so at this point, so we have it, I follow 2, so we have it at this point here, so this is where we have it. Okay, so we take note of that. Then 3, so 3 is on B, so 3 is on B, so where do we have 3? So this is 3, so this is 3, so if I follow this line, so we have it here at this point. That slant line is what we are following. And 4 is also on B, so this is line 4, so we have it at this point. So we are going to connect this point together. So let me number it. So this is 2, so this is 1, so this is 3, and this is 4. So let's take note of that. So we connect, so 2 and 3 together, so it goes like this, and then 1 and 4, they are connected together like this, and then so we have this being connected, okay, and this being connected together like this. All right, so then we need to draw this line, so we make this line a thick line. Okay, so we also make this line 1, so that will be hidden, is at the back. So as we did for the first one that we did on the one that is not truncated, so we draw it with short dashes line like this. Okay, and then so 3, so we make this a thick line like this, and 4, we also make it a thick line like this. And then so this line, the whole of this line will be made a thick line from here to here, from 2 to 4. And then we need to hash this surface, so we hash this surface, so we hash this surface, so we draw. Okay, so we need to hash it to show that it's a rough surface, it's been cut off. Alright, so this is how the auxiliary elevation of this truncated square pyramid, or truncated rectangular pyramid will look. As simple as I've done it here. All you need to do is to practice. When you practice it, you know it better. Thank you, and God bless you.